Hello guys, and welcome back to Oblivion. Set 5. 5? Isn't it 6 by now? Really, that's one thing you should really just look up before you start recording. If you're going to say a number at least, but we'll roll with it. Set 5 or 6 or... God. Does it really matter? I mean, no it doesn't. No it doesn't, it's just a number you use, so... Whatever. Right, first of all, I've got a little bit of explaining to do. Essentially... Oh, there was that. Some bug flying around. No? I heard it. What? Yeah. Okay. Right. It's flying through the pillars. That's great. Impressive, actually. I'm totally mesmerized. Right, as I was saying, essentially I killed those dudes here at the very end of the previous set. And, well, I kind of figured I would do some stuff, you know, off screen, and because, well, you kind of have to in Oblivion, so... essentially, to get out of the mausoleum, I had to loot the guy that I killed that was not the dude in full armor. Because he had the key to actually leave this place, so I looted him and left. Then I did a bunch of stuff. Let me just go show you. This is now me. What am I wearing? Well, I am wearing the arena light raiment. And essentially, there is an arena in town, and you can sign yourself up as a gladiator, and you just fight dudes over and over and over again. It's really boring and tedious, but I don't know. It gets you some money, and it gives you well, if you complete it all, the actual final fights are kind of fun, and I might want to show that at some point. So I kind of just figured, you know what, I'll just do a couple of those fights, you know, in between sets. Nobody's really going to care for that because it's just boring and repetitive, and there's this announcer dude that after every fight says the same fucking line over again, and I want to punch that guy in the face for... God. It bores and annoys me, so there you go. You're not missing much. You're not missing much. And if you really want to watch every single fight of the arena, there's probably some on YouTube, so... Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't be YouTube really, would it? So yeah, essentially I just grabbed the armor, because you have to wear arena gear to be able to enter a fight, to keep it fair and stuff. So that's what I'm wearing, because it's decent armor. It's decent armor considering we can't wear the Crusader armor. So, right. Essentially, I also did some money stuff, and I think at least one of my mods, like I think the Cyrodiilic, the economy mod essentially, and the keychain mods are kind of borked. I'm probably gonna have to, you know, remove them and reinstall them at some point, but... Because essentially, these coins, they weren't there before. They weren't there before. Like, I just loaded the save again, and hey, they're back, I just noticed. They're not supposed to be there, because I banked that 2,000 from the 4 platinum coins. I banked that just before running over here, so... Yeah, that's pretty much borked, so... also, because I looted the guy, just, you know, you remember back when I was actually explaining that part, I ran out, and essentially the guy just despawned, considering both their corpses are just gone now. So, with that, the debaser is also gone, which, well, it's not a weapon I would actually use, considering it's a sword and I want to go with blunt, but... Still worth about 1,000, but, you know, I don't really need the money that badly. Because I know that there's at least something here that is worth more, which is this thing. Calvin's Grim Retort, and luckily that stayed, because that is worth a lot more. Let's look at that baby. Calvin's Grim Retort. worth shitloads. Weighs shitloads. Has a high attack though. Has a high attack. Also, it absorbs blunt and strength, and it does an extra 10 points of frost damage. So it's actually a really good weapon. It is really good, and I might actually just want to. I don't know. It's so heavy though. You kind of don't want to carry that around. At least I don't. But you know, I might just do that. Also, I have now got a bow of jolt, which does more base, has more base damage than my previous bow. Iron bow, yeah, 1 point more. Plus, it has shock damage added to it. So, I bought that from one of the vendors in my cave in Dunbarrow Cove for like 200 gold. So, yeah. Oh, well, 200 septims, I guess, but yeah, 200. Which is dirt cheap, so I figured, hey, why not? Also, I could just drop that because it's not worth anything. Right, so let's collect bone meals. I know there's one. Right, one there. I think that's about it. And let's get Agramir's shovel for evidence. I've acquired Agramir's shovel, still damp with the fresh earth of the open grave. This is the final bit of proof I need of Agramir's crimes. I should bring it back to Thorinir. Alright, let's do that. I think this would be... Actually, is that good enough? No, that would not help. Let's just warp over, right? Let's be lazy.
Hi there.
Yes, hi.
Can you spare a coin?
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox too.
Good thing we have the Black Horse Courier. I don't know how we...
I was like, what is she going to say? You're a follower of the Grey Fox. Wait, what? How does she know? Well, I guess she's a beggar, but... Hey, Thorinir.
Were you able to stop Agramir?
Yeah. Yes, here's a shovel.
Then we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his.
Did they really?
I've come to some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple. I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society. I realize you risked your life to give me a chance, and Thorinir never forgets things like that. Accept this ring as a humble reward. It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business.
Alright then. So, wait, we can still ask about inventory and taken from the dead.
I have disposed of all my ill-gotten merchandise and replaced it with more expensive but carefully obtained items. I hope everyone can forgive me for not doing a better job checking up on my sources.
Well, he does seem genuinely
You've shown
sorry.
me mercy.
So.
I won't forget that. Thank you.
Also, let's look at the ring that he apparently gave us. Weatherward Circlet. Resist fire and frost. That is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. No complaints there. No complaints at all. So let's walk out. And that is that entire quest completed, right? I should now bring the Macabre Manifest to Agramir and Agramir's Shovel to Jensine's. Alright. Didn't think she would actually also still give... Well, yeah, I guess we did help her out, and considering he joined the society now, so... Yeah, I guess that it was actually our initial mission.
I have been anxiously awaiting your return.
Well, let's ask about all three, I guess. Inventory?
I am pleased that Thorinir has decided to donate his inventory to the temple. At least he is trying to make amends. The very thought of what Agramir was doing sickens me. I hope those poor souls rest in peace now that this is over.
And Thorinir.
Well done! This shovel will certainly confirm Agramir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch. In your absence, Thorinir visited and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agramir's sources. He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices. Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward. The society thanks you for everything you have done. Please,